You know, there's something about getting older that makes us stop and think, really think, about how we spend our days. Maybe you've noticed it too. The house feels quieter, the hours seem longer, and sometimes you catch yourself wondering, is this all there is? It's not that life isn't good. It's just that, well, it feels like something's missing. And here's the thing, you're not alone in feeling that way. So many people over 60 start to feel a little disconnected, a little less energized, or even a little lonely, without realizing there's a simple, powerful way to turn that around. It's not a pill. It's not a fancy new hobby. It's something much more meaningful. It's volunteering. Now, I know what you might be thinking. Volunteering. Really? How's that going to help me? But hear me out. Giving your time to others isn't just about helping them. It's about helping yourself too. Studies show that volunteering can boost your mood, sharpen your mind, and even add years to your life. And the best part? It doesn't have to be complicated. There are so many ways to get involved, no matter your interests or abilities. So today, we're going to talk about 4 of the best volunteering opportunities for people over 60, the kind that don't just fill your time, but truly enrich your life. And we'll start with one that's close to many of our hearts, mentoring the next generation. There's something incredibly special about sharing what you've learned over the years with someone who's just starting out. Whether it's tutoring a child in reading, offering career advice to a young adult, or simply being a listening ear, mentoring gives you the chance to pass on your wisdom in a way that matters. And here's the beautiful part. While you're helping them, you benefit too. That sense of purpose, that feeling of being needed, can lift your spirits in ways you might not expect. Now, if working with kids or young adults isn't your thing, that's perfectly fine. There's another incredible way to make a difference, one that lets you connect with people who truly understand this stage of life. I'm talking about volunteering at senior centers or with organizations that support older adults. Maybe it's leading a gentle exercise class, helping with meal delivery, or just sitting down for a friendly chat with someone who doesn't get many visitors. These small acts of kindness don't just brighten someone else's day. They remind you that you're part of a community, that you're valued, and that you're never too old to make a difference. And you know what? That's just the beginning. Because once you start looking, you'll realize there are so many ways to give back, ways that fit your life, your interests, and your schedule. So, let's keep going and talk about another wonderful opportunity, one that lets you enjoy the great outdoors while doing something truly meaningful. You know, there's something about being out in nature that just feels good for the soul. The fresh air, the sunlight, the quiet hum of life all around you. It's like a reset button for your mood. And what if I told you that you could enjoy all those benefits while making a real difference in your community? That's exactly what happens when you volunteer with environmental or outdoor organizations. Think about it. Maybe you've always loved gardening, or perhaps you enjoy leisurely walks in the park. Why not put that love to good use? Many local parks, botanical gardens, and conservation groups rely on volunteers to help maintain trails, plant trees, or even lead guided nature walks. It's a chance to stay active, meet like-minded people, and leave a lasting mark on the world around you. And the best part? You don't need to be an expert. These organizations are thrilled to have willing hands and warm hearts, no matter your skill level. Now, if getting outside isn't your thing, or if mobility is a concern, don't worry. There's another incredible way to volunteer that doesn't require leaving your home. Have you ever considered lending your voice or your skills remotely? In today's world, so many organizations need help with things like phone check-ins for isolated seniors, virtual tutoring, or even knitting blankets for hospitals. You could record audiobooks for the visually impaired, write letters to soldiers overseas, or offer your professional expertise to nonprofits that can't afford to hire help. The options are endless, and they all let you make an impact without ever stepping out your front door. What's so powerful about these opportunities is that they remind us we still have so much to offer. Retirement or slowing down doesn't mean our usefulness fades. It just means we get to choose how we share our gifts in new ways. And sometimes, the simplest acts, like a phone call or a handmade item, can mean the world to someone else while giving us a renewed sense of purpose. But let's not stop there, because there's one more area where your life experience is desperately needed. And it might just be the most rewarding of all. When you think about the moments in life that truly mattered, the ones that filled you with pride or joy, chances are they weren't about what you got, but what you gave. And that's exactly why our final volunteering opportunity is so powerful. It lets you use the wisdom of your years to lift up those who need it most. I'm talking about volunteering with organizations that support people facing tough times, whether it's serving meals at a shelter, driving patients to medical appointments, or offering comfort in hospice care. Now, I know this might sound heavy at first glance, but stay with me. These roles aren't about dwelling on hardship. They're about being the light in someone's darkness. Imagine the difference you could make by simply sitting with a hospice patient who has no family, or by handing a warm meal to someone who hasn't heard a kind word in weeks. These acts of compassion don't just change lives. They save them, sometimes in ways we'll never fully know. And here's the secret no one tells you. When you're the one offering that kindness, it comes back to you tenfold. That deep sense of connection, the profound gratitude of being needed. It's like medicine for the soul. What's beautiful is that these opportunities often fit perfectly into later life. Many organizations provide training and flexible schedules, understanding that your time is valuable. You might find yourself giving just a few hours a month, yet those hours become the highlight of your week, the thing that gets you out of bed with anticipation instead of routine. So let's bring this all together. Whether it's mentoring a young person, tending to a community garden, making calls from your living room, or offering comfort to those in need, each of these paths offers the same incredible rewards: a sharper mind, a lighter heart, and the priceless knowledge that you're leaving this world better than you found it. The truth is, we spend so much of our lives wondering if we matter. Volunteering erases that question completely, because when you give your time, yourself, to others, you're not just filling their cup. You're proving to yourself every single day that your life still overflows with purpose. Now, I'd love to hear from you. Have you tried volunteering later in life? What surprised you the most? Share your stories in the comments below. They might inspire someone else to take that first step. And if this video resonated with you, don't forget to like and subscribe for more conversations about living fully at every age. Remember, it's never too late to make a difference, both in someone else's life and in your own. Here's to writing your next chapter with meaning, connection, and joy.